Hello everybody, welcome to W.K.R.H 12 Productions. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Keith, and I just wanted to go over some of the builds and we'll even bring up some new vehicles that are coming up, that came in throughout the month of June that either came in or I made throughout the month of June. Didn't make too much. I always say that, and then we still get a 45-minute, 50-minute, an hour, long video into the situation. But I'll try to keep it brief. We do have a lot of cars that we made, that we built this past month of June. But we were celebrating our birthday. It was birthday month for us. We had a couple other things going. We had to get physicals, take tests, and get dental work done. Otherwise than that, it's been a great month for us. But more than that as we go along. But all that stuff is personal. But we did get some builds in. But for the most part, we've been able to do a variety of fleets. That's what we was doing. We made a fleet. And I'll explain more to you as we go along. This is what we bought previously. Without further ado, this is what we bought previously is the LAPD. Yeah, I believe that's PD. Yeah, LAPD Crown Victoria. One of those classics. We'll zoom in on here. Kind of get you in there. Still got to work on the camera work. Zoom in a little bit. And this is what we bought in the month of June. We didn't buy too many police vehicles, but we did buy some vehicles we made into police cars. We'll show you that as we go along throughout this video. Love the way they did the back here. Kind of zooming in for you. Not too far in. Lose focus. Have the camera on the stand, so it's not, and then the stand is not exactly balanced out, so we gotta just try to give you the whole picture on that. But that's one of the vehicles that we bought. We added to the fleet and everything else, but that's what we bought. Nothing special out of the ordinary. Really nothing special out of the ordinary. This is another police car that we made for the Monroe County Police Department. We made a Boombox. This is the Boombox here, the vehicle, and we made it into the Monroe County Police vehicle. When we got it, it was pretty shoddy, roughed up too. So it might reflect on the paint if you see it. It might reflect on the painting that you see it. We did, and it's plastic casting. So we tried to do everything we could to try to save it. We might refurbish it in the future, but right now we made it just kind of just like the previous Boombox that we had, and made it in uniform. Made it black. Did the detailing in the front, the back, and the sides, as you can tell by the mirrors and everything else. You might see a little bit of that the color black is a little bit faded on this side than on the other side, but still very well done. I love the details, the decals that we put on it, and really, and had a good feedback from this. Even though it was pretty shoddy when we got it, but like I said, we did that and touched it up a little bit. Everything looks just dandy. Don't want to zoom in on it, might lose focus. But did the top as well. Put some visor lights on the on the top front. Visor lights as well as the light bar. Very, very well done. This is a K9 vehicle, and we'll name the K for a K9 to be named later. Alfalfa is probably the biggest one. It's probably the most requested one we had at this point in time. Alfalfa. But anywho, we also made the Montana Next one is that we made the Montana Highway Patrol. We made it in a Matchbox Ford Police Interceptor Utility. This one was made by Matchbox. The chassis and the body design was made by Matchbox. As a Ford Explorer, 2012 version of the Ford Explorer. This didn't look anything. This doesn't look anything like the common Ford Explorers that you see now on today's Matchbox pegs. There were castings that you see now. Yeah, this is a whole lot different. But we put in a lot of. We got these vehicles, and we say we could work for decals like this. The decals is the kind of like the anniversary, the anniversary edition type decals, but they also putting in more regularly on these type of patrol cars, whether it on their fleet of patrol cars. The Interceptor Utility or the Ford Explorer here, just did a great job with even though you're not fancy about the casting, you did a great job. These decals did a great job of fitting well into this casting, and it gave us an opportunity to make this vehicle and convert it. This looks real good. In the front, looking at the front with the lights on it, detailed the lights front and back. Decals made by Rhonda Curley. Thank you, Rhonda. They did a great job with this. She did a great job with the decals. We did a great job with the installation of the decals and the detailing of the vehicles. Did a great job with that. Our shop did a great job. Fantastic. Looks good. It fits like a glove. Yeah. What else can you say about that? Fits like a glove. And give you a little bit of the details in the back here. Yeah. Very nicely done. Not sure if you can find anybody else to do just as spiffy a job as we can in vehicles like this. And we can make it to police cars. We made a fleet of these babies. I think it was like 2 or 3 of these, and we made the Washington. It looks like the Washington State Police decals, but these are Montana Highway Patrol. Got it going on here, and got State Trooper in the back. But we're nicely done with these decals. Like I said, that's what Montana has right now at the moment, and they have theirs mixed in with another decal design that's mostly font oriented and in black. This is another decal this is another vehicle that's added to the fleet of the Montana Highway Patrol. And this is the Chevy Blazer, I believe. Yeah. Should be reading these things. Yeah, Chevy Blazer 4x4. Nicely done. Yeah. Got the State Trooper in the back. I don't think they have anything on the fleet like this, which is good for us because we can create it any freaking way we want to and get away with it. And it's just a fun build to do. Yeah, this was just fun builds to do. With this on the Blazer, with the decals on the Blazer, and the decals on the on the Police Interceptor Utilities, the 2012 version of the Police Interceptor Utilities that Matchbox made at first made. Yeah, even though the casting didn't look anything like a Police Interceptor Utility, it looked good for us to make it to a police car. So we see the front. We did the details on the front and the back, as you can tell. Smooth on the details there on the sides. Decals by Rhonda Curley. And a police decal shop. Thank you, Rhonda. She did a great job with this and made it, and did a very good job making these things fit. And that's why she's one of our go-to sources for decals. Even though we make decals on our own, the reason why we get decals, the reason why we purchase decals from vendors like Rhonda, is that support the business. See if they make friends, get some questions, tips and advice from them if there's an opportunity to do so. And plus, they have decals. That's easy for us. Now we can make decals that that the vendors nor I don't have, and I can make, and I can still make decals for other projects as well. Yeah. This was another vehicle that we bought recently. Golly, Absaroka County. Yeah, Absaroka County. This is a Dodge Charger. This is one of the slick top ones that we bought. And this was the bought one, and this one is a green, of course, the green light, made by Green Light here. So Absaroka is supporting the TV series. I'm not even going to try to tell you what the TV series is. So it tells you that how much I'm keeping up with the TV series that this vehicle is on. But yeah, I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments. But anyway, that's the slick top version of the Absaroka County Police Department. I think it's based in Wyoming. The TV show is based in Wyoming, if I'm not mistaken. But very well done. Looks more like a western. It looks more like a western town built for horses. They also have the 4x4 of this. I don't have that. Haven't purchased that yet. We made a fleet. I mean, we purchased a couple of vehicles to add to the fleet and everything else. Nicely done. Nicely done. Simple, but yet very, very well done. Get a little zoom in on that. Yeah, nicely done on that. We'll even tell you what we bought too in the process. Nicely done though on the Absaroka County Sheriff's Department. Yeah. From coming off from that TV show. I want to say Lonesome Dove. It's not Lonesome Dove. This is the Batesburg-Leesville Police Department. We made one for the chief of police who retired already. He retired in June. That one's on the way, but we made a new one since then. And this one's a little bit more updated than the last one that we showed. The one we showed you on the last video for the month of June. This is the Batesburg-Leesville, South Carolina Police Department. Yeah, that man's old as the city and the town itself. Batesburg-Leesville been around. He's been around Batesburg-Leesville for a long, long time, and became chief of police for quite a while in the 70s, 78, 79, I believe. Yeah, but anyway, he's retiring. Yeah, he'll still be living in the city though. So stop by, say hi to our chief, Oswald. I know him because I served with him, not in the police department, but in the military, in the South Carolina Army National Guard for a number of years. This one has the police decals on it. The previous one didn't, and we just added that to it. It looks very, very well done. Very, very well done. It's one of the few pictures that we had of this vehicle in this design. So we didn't have much to go on to, give you an opportunity to see all that. Then it got caution police dog on the window in the rear, and then emergency 911, and then it had the patches on the side. It's a little bit bigger than the patches in real that you saw down on the vehicle in the real life, and the police probably could be a little thinner. The police design on the side probably could be a little bit thinner, but still very well done. It looks just right. Did a little light detail in the front, and not too much in the back, but nicely done. And this was done on a 2014 Ford Interceptor, Police Interceptor Utility. So we make it look new on a not so new Police Interceptor Utility. Nicely done. Nicely done. Also staying in the state of South Carolina. And like I say, we're doing designs for each. What we're going to do, our goal is to do each Sheriff's Department across the state of South Carolina. We're probably only a quarter of a way there. This is one of the quarter of the projects that we have done for that. This is the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Patrol out there in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Ironically, they had a sheriff's deputy that passed recently, and while we was in the process of making this, and you know, this was not exactly done in his memory, but you know, still a good honorary piece for that department, and everything else. We put in a, you know, this version, the 2020 Police Intercepted Utility, black and white. The decals made by us, ironically, and that's what we're focusing on. The sheriff's departments each sheriff's department across the state of South Carolina. We're a third of the way there. This is part of the list, and this is the new one on the list. The Spartanburg County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff's Patrol. We zoom in on the back a little bit. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. In the zoom, we got this camera on the stand. That's when we're having issues. But we'll have to pick it up and zoom in on it a little bit so you can see it. You know, its glory. Nicely done. We'll have a fleet of these pretty soon, but it looks well done now. All right, we can go ahead and do this. The Missouri State Police Chevy Tahoe, green light. All these are green light. Decals also made. We actually did the decals on this. Nicely done. Did a little bit in the back. The Missouri State Police usually doesn't have, or State Highway Patrol usually doesn't have a lot of decals, but they do have these type of decals on all colors of their vehicles. Still do today. So this was a no-brainer in putting it on a vehicle like this, where the gray was kind of off-kilter to represent any particular unit, one or the other, but it fits well in this. To put decals on here and add to it. And then a light bar in the process, you should be good to go. Usually don't have a push bar on some of these vehicles. As far as the 471, that's for our inventory purposes, if we're keeping it. But if you decide to purchase one for us and we'll send it to you, it will not have these on there. And if it is, you can take it off because it's just label tape. That's all it is. Did so well with it. We made a fleet of these, and like I said, most of the vehicles we're almost done at this point with the list of vehicles that we have. But we made a fleet of these while we was at it. We have one more Tahoe that we're almost finished with, and the pickup truck, which is definitely finished. So you'll see the complete pickup truck coming up in a second. But the Tahoes, still debating whether to put a light bar, just make it a slick top, and just put visor lights on that. We might do on one or two of the three Tahoes that we have for this unit. But give you the opportunity to see the pickup truck here. On the rear, nicely done. And on the sides, not too much work needs to be done on this, but it works out very, very well. Like I said, disregard that. That's for our inventory purposes, but we'll get there. And that's your inventory. That's that. We'll have a fleet of 4 Missouri State Highway Patrol vehicles, 3 Tahoes and one Silverado, Chevrolet Silverado. We'll have that going. Looks good though. Real good. Real good. And that'll be added to the fleet. We did have Missouri State Highway Patrol in a Ford Mustang, but it was a 2008, 2009 Ford Mustang. I think it was one of those models. Yeah, it was old school, but we still had that, and then we had the 143 scale Crown Victorias. Not too bad at all. Keeping up with that, we have the Cleveland, Ohio Police Department. This is one of, well, this is the Dodge Charger, 2008, 2009 version Dodge Charger, Hot Wheels. We did some details on the front and back, as well as on the, on that. I tell you, spoiler. And definitely put the lights on the spoiler. We figured that you're going to see it. If it's, if we're going to keep it, we're going to detail the lights as well, so people can see it from up above if they can, from freeway level, especially truckers and people that drive vehicles low low to the ground vehicles and stuff. Already has a light bar. This was already a police cast, the casting detailed as a police car, so the lights was already there. We just added to it, detailed the front and the back, make it look like a muscular vehicle. Decals by Rhonda Curley for the police decal shop. Thank you, Rhonda. And then added to the fleet of the Crown Victorias that we have. One is a Jada toy Crown Victoria Cleveland Police, and one is I don't even know how we got the Jada toy one, but and the other one was a green light Crown Victoria Cleveland, Ohio Police. The designs, this is very similar, and you might see the number. You might see the number here on top, or just below that the badge, but the badge of the decal. But there you have it. And there may be more on the way. We have a few more Dodge Charger 2008, 2009 Dodge Charger, what they call drift vehicles, because it has a spoiler on it. Looks good. Looks real good. Love the details. Here it is. It's the Monroe County Police. What type of vehicle is it? I have no idea, but it's a concept, Mitsubishi Eclipse concept. And this is the concept that we've used. This is the vehicle that we've used that we're going to mark specifically as a school resource officer vehicle. So it's an SRO vehicle, and it's going to be official. We have 3 of these. We're going to have 4 of them, just like that. We're going to have 4 of them. We're working on the 4th one, and to make that 4th one just like these 3. So this is one of the 3 in the fleet right now. We'll have a 4th one to add to it, just make it look like this, and then we're going to put some more details on it on the back. It says school resource officer somewhere in the rear. It'll probably be school resource officer and SRO, and then the number right behind it, or I'm not sure how it's going to be at this point. And it has the light bar that was designed on it already, and we just cleaned it up and put our repainted it, put our decals on it, and looks real good. Monroe County decals on it. Looks real good. Nicely done. And this is just one of 3. The other one needs new axles, but we're working on that. We already have the I think we're saving the wheels, but it has just need new axles because the other one rusted. Those axles rusted out. One thing we're doing is the Boise, Idaho Police Department. There you go. Nicely done. Nicely done. This is the Boise, Idaho Police Department. This is on a Dodge Charger, green light Dodge Charger. And we cleaned it up. It used to be another unit. We cleaned it up and made it into this one. It fits perfectly on this type of Dodge Charger. Designed just the way we saw it on the picture. Nicely done. Now the decals are made by J&S Decals. Thank you gentlemen. Yeah, did a great job on this as usual. And did a fantastic job. We've always wanted to do the Boise, Idaho Police, and we had the opportunity to do that. And next thing you know, we had the opportunity. We had the vehicle. We had the decals. Next thing you know, we didn't have to make one. And they came out. We got it in order, and it looks very, very good. I love the back and the details in the back. Protect, serve, lead. Boise Police. License plate's pretty pretty jam up too. I like everything about this vehicle. We're going to make more. I assure you this. We're going to make more. Man, that looks good. Looks real good. I already had the police light bar and a push bar on it, so I made it for a very, very well done vehicle. This one is also the green light casting as well. This is the new Hanover County. Not sure where it's at. Either Virginia or Maryland. I think it's Hanover County, Maryland, if I remember, or Virginia. But anyway, it's new Hanover County. I know y'all gonna comment on that. Yeah, I'm usually on top of that, but I'm not. You know, I get those locations mixed up, either in Virginia or Maryland. But anyway, looks good on it. This is the new Hanover County. It looks good. Dodge Charger. This Dodge Charger has a little spoiler on the top, I think. Nope, not too much. Yeah, but it has something in there on top. Yeah, it does have a little spoiler on the top. And just underneath the spoiler, it has new Hanover County, or County Sheriff. Looks good though. Decals. Let me see. Decals made by J&S Decals. Looks good all the way out. Look at that. And then on the front, even jam up, we put Deputy Sheriff on that. So Deputy Sheriff on the front, Deputy Sheriff on the back. Nicely done. Don't know you're going to see that too well, but I assure you that's what it says. It says what it says on the back, and it does on the front. And it says Deputy Sheriff. Nicely done. Done it just like it did. No push bar, just a light bar added to it, and a little bit of detailing in the process. It's on a flat black delivery. The windows was already tinted. But if you're a green light fan, you're either a fan of the tinted windows or tinted frost windows, or you don't. But they work well for us for this vehicle, and we try to keep it as such. Try to make it look like what it does on the Google images. And then sometimes we stray way away from it. Way away from it. Next one. Excuse me. Next one is the Dodge Charger. Hot Wheels Dodge Charger of the New Mexico State Police. And it looks real good. The paint scheme fits what we're going to do with more of these with the future of these Dodge Chargers. with the New Mexico State Police. Now they're all black, but we use the metallic black on some of these vehicles, including this one. And we, you know, it looks jam up. And we might do more of the flat black and do more of the flat black, the metallic black on some of these, on some of the fleets, on some of the upcoming fleets in the future for the New Mexico State Police. But this looks good right now. Yeah, look at that. Nice one on the rear. State Police got a flag. Got up, detailed the lights a little bit. Light bar and a push bar. That's 3D printed by us. Nicely done. Decals made by Rhonda Curley, a police decal shop. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Did a great job with that. But we're also going to create. The other New Mexico State Police decal design that they have as well, and we're going to add that. You know how they did their recruiting vehicle and stuff. I like that. I really do. And we might make something like that too, in the metallic and or flat black delivery of a Dodge Charger. This looks good, yeah, and this looks real good as well. We detailed we put the push bar on it, light bar on it, installed that, detailed it. Did a fantastic job with this delivery, and we're looking forward to making more of these babies in the future. This looks real good. And this is coming off that Hot Wheels 5-pack of the Gotham City Police Department, but yeah, but changing into this, yeah, made the paint scheme, made the whole scheme of this vehicle pop with muscle and a muscular pose, and it just provided a great presentation for this unit here. Really good job, and it was a fun project to do. Continues to be a fun project to do, no doubt about it. We have a couple more. Yeah, we have a couple more, but for one more unit. And here's what we've done here. We have the South Carolina Highway Patrol, yep, our home state, and we got some units done. This is sold. This is sold, by the way, for the most part. But wanted to present it to you while we was getting there. This is the 2012 Dodge Charger of the South Carolina Highway Patrol. I like this though. This is a good delivery. We have several vehicles like this, and we made several vehicles like this as well. Some came from the Matchbox. This is a Matchbox casting. So some of the castings that we got was off the Texas State Police vehicles, and we converted them into South Carolina Highway Patrol vehicles. Stripped it, painted, decaled it, and everything else. Now decals, we have decals. These decals, actually, we made decals, and then we also have decals from vendors. So thank you, vendors all over, because we don't know which one we used. We just know we used them. We have, if anything, we have a bunch of South Carolina Highway Patrol decals added to it, but we have to thank the vendors for helping us too. Yeah, so we had decals, South Carolina State Trooper decals from Bill Bozo. Thank you, Rhonda Curley from Police Decal Shop. Thank you, ma'am. And we made them, and the ones we made. So this is a good design. So we've got them from all over the place, and then we made them as well. But this is fantastic. This is fantastic to put in here and make a fleet of these. Now we made a fleet of several vehicles of this, and we've already posted a sale, and it's already sold them at this point in time. So they're going to be gone, but they look good. And if we can find any more of these vehicles, we will detail them and show them to you. And then one more, which is also South Carolina Highway Patrol, is a Dodge Charger as well. And this is another Matchbox casting. So we made several of that. Made several of the 2012 Dodge Chargers. We also made several of the 2018 Dodge Chargers. The casting made by Matchbox. We kept the color because it really resonated to today's South Carolina Highway Patrol, to the colors of the South Carolina Highway Patrol. Works very well, and just very well done all the way around. We did the details on this one. This was already, this is just a regular card, and then we just detailed it and put the light bar on top, the push bar on the front that we 3D printed and made, decals. Take your pick. We even did it. We even did some as well. Keep that in mind. And just very well done. On the older models, they didn't have State Trooper in the back for some reason. We protested. They asked for that in the back. They asked for something in the back. We didn't protest, but we did. But whether they had it or not on the back of their vehicle, we was gonna put State Trooper on the back of these vehicles, just to make it realistic, just to make it to give it more of an image, and a good presentation on it. I like to have something in the back, at least. And we made quite a few of these. Now these are sold. All the ones I made are sold. So I'm not going to exactly tell you how many we made, but we made quite a bit. And we are trying to use them in some photo scenes and shoots for our diorama county, which is cool. We'll show you more of it in future videos, I guess, but we want to make that county functional. It's just not functional, but functional enough for pictures. And it looks good right here. Look at this beauty. And we added many we built this many to add to the fleet. And we have a large fleet of South Carolina Highway Patrol vehicles. We did not have a single vehicle except with the single vehicle of the South Carolina Highway Patrol, with the exception of the Road Champs Chevy Capri, I think, a 143 scale vehicle, South Carolina Highway Patrol vehicle. We managed to get 2 of those, but that was it. We had nothing in 164 scale, 187 scale, and such. So we wanted to, focus on that and build an Armada. And we build an Armada now. People want to buy the Armada before we can build one, but not bad, not too bad. This is a lovely problem to have, because now we can build these, and we can build these with our hands. It just makes things fantastic for us. Now that's it. I think that's it on our fleet. I think we got everything down. Believe it or not, we did everything that we did. Like I said, we did a few, but the ones that we did, like the South Carolina Highway Patrol, we made into we built to make a fleet, because they were selling. They're hot sellers right now, as you can tell. But that's it. There's the rest of our fleet. Now, if you want to buy from us, hey, PM us. Give us a PM us. We're on Instagram, Messenger. Yeah, just give us a holler. I'm not sure where we're at, but we are there. Hey, but we want to just Keith Hayes, W.K.R.H 12 Productions, one of the two. Just give, that's where you look for our name on Instagram, Messenger, and this, that, and the other. We'll see what happens on that. But and just write in the comment, or just comment. I'll answer your question that way if you get a chance. So that's it for now. We won't be able to purchase any vehicles that we buy, because we buy as well as we do as well as build. But we'll sell what we build. But whatever we buy and able to get, our hunts, we might keep that for a while. So, don't be heartbroken. We'll tell you where to go to get them, and wish you luck in the process, because I'm sure they do that to us. They did that to us when we first was looking for vehicles like this. But it's good to build. It's good to build so you can relish into having a fleet and being able to do some wonderful things, shoots, chases, scenes, and whatnot. And boy, I tell you, it's gonna be good. Well, whatever we have left out of the cell, we'll try to add this to our collection. But until then, thank you for watching. W.K.R.H 12 Productions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Hey, just hit the like button, but definitely subscribe and comment. Just let us know how you feel about these vehicles that we're presenting. Are we doing a good job? Maybe not. Have some ideas. We're going to be doing a few more shoots in the process because we got a couple things to show you in the process. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon on W.K.R.H 12 Productions. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care.